So being a content creator in the cryptocurrency space, you're expected to be perfect all of the time. Fortunately, I usually fit that bill, but sometimes, very few times, I make mistakes. And I wanted to talk about some of those mistakes I've made here on this channel, just for transparency. For one, I want you guys to be able to learn from my mistakes. None of it's financial advice, none of this channel is. However, there are some financial decisions that I think were probably dumb that I'm going to talk about here today. And the second reason I want to make this video is because I want you guys to know that I'm just a person, right? Like, I change my mind, I make mistakes. This channel is not designed for me to present my experience as an authority, right? This is my experience and journey into cryptocurrency, and I have no idea what I'm doing. For full honesty here, like, this is all a learning journey for me as well. So I wanted to get that out of the way first before I talked about the first mistake I've made. And that is not maintaining any stable coins in my cryptocurrency portfolio. Very specific mistake here, but essentially I was 100% invested in cryptocurrencies and not in very many of them either. So when the markets went down, my entire portfolio went down, and I had no free money to then buy cryptocurrency on sale. If I had USDT or USDC or some stable coin that always maintains a value of usually $1, well, that would have stayed the same value even as these other cryptocurrencies went down in value. This seems so specific, like, oh, that's not that big of a deal. But the problem here was that I was a little too bullish on just a few projects. And I came to realize this and changed up my portfolio, which many of you people here on YouTube called me out for. But I wanted to also make it very clear that I'm a human. I make mistakes or change my mind. And I don't think cryptocurrency is necessarily about only ever buying cryptocurrency, never selling cryptocurrency. It's about having the portfolio that you think is going to perform the best over time. And my personal opinion around that has changed over time as well. But I'm not trying to defend myself here, okay? This is me being honest about some of the things I wish I improved on. So I would really suggest, if you're getting into cryptocurrency, I mean, you invest in whatever you think, but you should consider a stablecoin as a component of your portfolio. Then you have some free money. It's not all tied up in different projects, and you're not essentially 100% at risk if the cryptocurrencies go down in value. This is closely associated with my next mistake, which is not taking profits. There are points in my cryptocurrency journey where I looked at my portfolio and I was thinking, wow, this is probably the highest it's going to be in a while. Like, I've done really well. I still had that hodler mindset where I'm going to hold this cryptocurrency forever. However, it would have made sense to cash out immediately on some of these different cryptocurrencies when they were at their highest value, and I had that feeling of, hey, I should maybe accept some of these gains. Accepting your gains allows you to basically pay yourself back for any of your initial investment and then go into the other cryptocurrency projects with much higher risk, because you're essentially at that point just reinvesting gains and you don't have any of your initial capital to lose. That would have been smart, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency hardware. I should have took out of my profits everything I invested in cryptocurrency hardware for mining. And most likely, I would have done that by swapping a cryptocurrency for a stablecoin. The next big mistake I've made is being ignorant of new cryptocurrencies. Everybody thinks a cryptocurrency is a scam or a hoax or whatever it might be until that cryptocurrency takes off and is successful. Now, generally, I think I pay a little bit more attention than most people, and I've found some projects fairly early on. For example, the Helium Network. I learned about the Helium Network a long time ago. I'll find the email that I made with the Helium Network. So June 23rd, 2020, I reached out to the Helium Network and I saw it as a potentially good collaboration opportunity. The mistake I've made here is I'll see something, I'm like, oh, that's cool, but then I don't actually go deep into it enough to secure basically the potential to earn a lot from that. If I really got into the Helium Network at that time, I'd probably be much better off now, but instead I let that idea of trying out this Helium Network fade away, and it never really turned into anything. So that's a really dumb mistake on my part, and now I am trying to be extra alert of any new projects, which is how I found a lot of my other projects where I've gained a lot of growth. I think part of the reason I wasn't more ready for these cryptocurrency projects is paralysis by analysis. I'd be much better off if I just made a decision and tried it out instead of trying to find the perfect configuration or the perfect hardware. I would be much better off by just doing it. So those are my mistakes so far. The next biggest mistake I've made is not saying this video is sponsored earlier on in this video. So this video actually is sponsored by BlockFi. BlockFi is a financial institution where you can put your crypto to work by gaining extra interest on your cryptocurrency balance. So for those of you who are interested in cryptocurrency mining, you can make your cryptocurrency mining rewards go directly into your BlockFi account. This will allow you to get the benefits of potential growth in the cryptocurrency value as well as a growth in the cryptocurrency balance itself. On top of growing your crypto balance, you have the ability to get crypto-backed loans. So unlock up to 50% of the value of your assets in USD. This will allow you to get more funds without giving up your cryptocurrency balance. For those of you who are new to BlockFi, you can get a bonus with any deposit of $100 or more. So if you want to support this channel and try out BlockFi, you can check that out at blockfi.com/Caleb. Thank you so much, and now let's get back to the video. My next biggest mistake on this channel was basically going pretty much all in with this channel, expecting it to work out, and taking a really long break from my programming channel, which to be honest was a nice break, and I probably need it because now I'm ready to go back to that channel and slap booty. That's probably not the best way to describe that. The next big mistake I made in my cryptocurrency journeys is focusing too heavily on one cryptocurrency network, because then you become known as that guy. I became the Chia guy with an occasional helium video here and there, an occasional different video. But that wasn't really my original intentions when I got into cryptocurrency. I just ran into the Chia network by chance doing my cryptocurrency research for these videos. So I probably, going into this again, would diversify and just protect myself from any giant losses in cryptocurrency prices, because that's not the only thing I focus on. And that goes for my portfolio as well. I shouldn't be essentially 100% in one cryptocurrency, but I think one mistake I have had in my attempts to change up my portfolio is being a little too quick to decide to change cryptocurrencies or buy into a cryptocurrency project, going off of emotion or what I feel or, what people are saying about it. For example, I initially said, I'm going to buy $500 worth of Dogecoin and just see what that value is a year from then. Well, then I changed my mind because I wanted this other cryptocurrency. So I sold the Dogecoin, bought this other cryptocurrency, and then literally the next day, Dogecoin skyrocketed in price, and within a month, that cryptocurrency I bought pretty much went to zero. Yeah, it went to zero. Like, it's a penny now. So I jumped in on a project that really did not do so well, and I traded a project that should have done at least decent, because I didn't think about that decision. I didn't look at the big picture of what I was trying to achieve, and I really just should have saw that $500 worth of Dogecoin as a separate entity. Don't touch it, get it out of sight. But instead, I was always looking at that and seeing it as money I could use, which is a bad thing for me because then I use it. So going in the future, I'm going to look into different hardware options for hardware wallets and basically a way to get cryptocurrency out of sight, out of mind. There are a few cryptocurrencies I'm invested in that I don't have access to on an exchange or very easily accessible on a mobile wallet. And more than likely, they're just going to stay there because to even get them, it's going to be so much work. I'll have to go find my wallet keys and install the software. And so it'll end up sitting there a lot longer. And I actually like that distance from the ability to spend the cryptocurrency. So those are some of the mistakes I feel like I've made. Now, keep in mind, I've only really been into the crypto stuff just this year. So these are lessons I'm bound to go through probably again when I make the same dumb mistakes, but I'm going to do my best to learn from my mistakes and not make them again. So going in the future, my portfolio, I want it to be diversified across numerous cryptocurrencies, including stablecoins. And I want to basically be able to buy and sell cryptocurrencies and not just buy all of the time, but don't do that with paper hands, expecting to get rich off of some new cryptocurrency. Instead, really think about that choice and not just jump into a cryptocurrency. Whenever I see new cryptocurrencies, I want to have some funds reserved so I can just throw money at that without overthinking everything and hopefully see some growth. And that should be money that I've set aside for that purpose and not taking that out of the funds that are not supposed to be touched. So just making this video for complete transparency. I'm aware of these issues I've had and doing my best to improve on my approach to crypto investing and content and everything. So it's all a really big learning journey, and I'm excited for what's to come in the next years. So I'm going to keep doing this, and hopefully I can just get better and better. But you know what would really make this video better is if you hit the like button and the subscribe and notification bell so you get notified of upcoming videos. That would help me out. Let me know in the comment section if you've made any of these mistakes, especially if you ever bought a cryptocurrency and then just got totally wrecked. I want to know the story. What mistake did you make? Let me know, and stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Peace out.